For 8 years, Joe Biden served dutifully as Barack Obama's vice president. By all accounts, did a good job. According to Obama, it was more than a political arrangement. It was a deep and personal friendship. 2 years ago, he surprised Joe Biden with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and he described the vice president as both a trusted elder statesman and one of his closest friends.
It was 8.5 years ago that I chose Joe to be my vice president. There has not been a single moment since that time that I've doubted the wisdom of that decision. Joe's candid, honest counsel has made me a better president and a better commander-in-chief. So, all told, that's a pretty remarkable legacy, an amazing career in public service. It is, as Joe once said, a big deal.
2 years later, Biden is running for president, and he's in the middle of one of the worst stories that's ever surrounded him, one of the most damaging to his political career. The mob wants him out of the race for the sin of hugging people. If there's anybody who could halt this scandal immediately, it's President Obama, with a single statement. Nobody else on the left commands as much respect as he does. So what has President Obama done to help his old friend? Well, it's not about him, so nothing. Nothing at all. Dana Perino hosts the Daily Briefing with Dana Perino here on Fox, one of the great people in the building. We'll just say the greatest person in the building, okay. And she joins us tonight. So this is where the Biden story, in my view, gets poignant. So okay. Biden served Obama in the most self-effacing possible way, and he took a lot of patronizing abuse from Obama staffers, I happen to know, in the White House, and he put up with it. Mm-hmm. Now he needs Obama only to issue a two-line statement saying he's not a molester. He was just hugging people, and Obama won't do that. Why is that?
Well, one, I think Obama's doing this right. I think he has only one chance to weigh in, either as the kingmaker in this primary or to step in at the last moment if there's a real nasty primary at the end. He only has one shot to do that. Biden has to prove that he can win this on his own. Imagine if Obama had to come out and try to save him now. Besides, hundreds of more women could come out and say they had similar experiences with Joe Biden. He's been hugging people his whole life, is what he says. So I think that President Obama is doing the exact right thing. Now, it's possible that Michelle Obama, who is on an extended book tour, maybe she gets asked about this on the trail, and if she says something, that could help him. But, you know, Stacey Abrams, the woman who will not concede that she lost in the Georgia election, she kind of threw Joe Biden a lifeline today. She said, we don't need our candidates to be perfect. Perfection cannot be a litmus test. This helps Joe Biden. Besides, for all those other candidates, they don't really need to commit murder when your opponent is committing political suicide. Right?
No,
so
that's true.
Let Joe Biden be out there, and he's going to have to prove he can win on his own. Imagine if they were like, oh, you have to have Obama come and save you. That would be bad.
I just think if it was, I know for a fact, because I know you very well, if it was your friend whose character was being attacked,
it would be very hard for me not to say something, but I wasn't president. I honestly think that the best thing that Obama can do is stay out of this until he's needed, possibly at the last moment, or until there's a nominee. Besides, what if Obama comes out and says this? It chills everybody else. And also, Joe Biden doesn't even actually have a campaign yet. So I wouldn't do it. And that's Joe Biden's fault. I mean, his timing is his timing. But I think Obama's done the right thing.
Man, I want my friends to stick up for me.
I would stick up for you.
But it's politics. It's a different world. You're right. Dana Perino, who sticks up for her friends, for the record. Great to see you.
Yes, thank you. I do.
Thank you.